Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing another Valentine's Day look, but we just added a little bit of glitter. Let me know how you guys like this shorter video, if you guys like it more straight to the point or more detailed and more of a talk through of exactly what I'm doing. But if you want to see how I got this look, just make sure you keep on watching. And for eyeshadow base, I'm going to go in with my P. Louise Rumor 3 shade. I like this shade because it's neutral, but it's not too light, and it picks up my shadows very, very well. I'm going to go in the P. Louise shadow palette, the first volume, in the shade Bestie, and I'm just going to pack that color in my crease socket. And when I pack the color, I make sure you cannot see through the base anymore, like all you see is the color that I'm packing. So next I'm going to go in with this bright pink shade from the Carnival palette from BH Cosmetic, and I'm using a MAC 221 brush, and I'm just going to buff all around the edges of that purple. Like I'm going to go straight on top of the purple and just blow out the pink. Blending is key. Like I'm literally only using 2 eyeshadows, but because the way I blend and how much I blend, it looks like it's so many different dimensions. So you can use 2 eyeshadows or even 1, but the way you blend it and the different types of brush you use will give you a different look. So I'm going to cut my crease, not really cut my crease, I'm going to use another P. Louise base in 0, and I'm going to use that same Inglot pigment that I used in the last video, and I'm just going to use that as a base for my glitter to reflect off of. Now I'm going back with that same crayon case brush and just touching up the edges. For my glitter adhesive, I'm using just white clear duo glue. I'm laying that down, and then I'm going to lay down my glitter. And for glitter, I'm using my glitter from my glitter stack from Luxe Glam Cosmetics. I would enter the exact name along with my coupon code for you to save 20% off your glitter order. For my foundation, again, I'm using Estee Lauder DOUBLEWEAR in the shade Cinnamon, and I'm just using my Real Technique sponge just to apply my foundation. I love this sponge just because how soft and fluffy it gets. For concealer, I'm going to use my MAC Waterweight Concealer in NC45. That concealer is a very moisturizing concealer, and it's not as heavy under the eye. So if you struggle with dryness under the eye, that concealer is great and it's still full coverage. And I'm also going to follow with my Shape Tape in Medium Tan Golden just for a little bit more of a highlight. Now I'm just going to buff the edges of my eyeshadow, so when I lay down my waterline colors, it just flows along with my shadow. For contour, I'm using MAC Pro Longwear in NW45 and Crayon Case in shade 17, and I'm using the opposite end of my Real Technique sponge, and I'm just going to bounce that sponge just to blend out my contour and blend it in with my foundation. To set my concealer, I'm going to use my Chalk Dust powder in the shade N and A. N is more yellow like banana, and A is more of a neutral undertone. So I like mixing these two together just to balance out my concealer. For bronzer, I'm using MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deepest. This is my new favorite bronzer just because the way it looks on my skin is not too red and it's not too like cool, but I still love me some sun power. So, you know, sun power is like the #1. For blush, I'm going to use RAZIN on a fluffy MAC brush. This was a limited edition brush. And I'm just going to tap that on the apples of my cheek. For my highlighter, I'm going to layer. First, I'm going to go in with Crayon Case Rose Glorious Highlighter with a MAC Tapered Highlighter brush. I like putting on my highlighter after I set my face because it just applies so much smoother. It doesn't cling on to the powders and the texture of your face. And for the second highlighter, I'm going out with MAC's Hyper Reals highlighter palette in the shade Get Lit, which will be in stores tomorrow. And this palette is so beautiful. Like, I love it. For lip liner, I'm going to use MAC's Cork lip liner, one of my favorites, and then MAC's Honey Love lipstick, and I'm going to top it off with Clean Kisses from the CRAYON case. Alright y'all, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys got this far to my video, please be sure you guys subscribe to my channel and hit the bell for every time I upload. You'll be the first one to see my video. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!